Hi everyone, Caspiration here, and welcome to my energy channel where we talk about all the laws of the universe, our favorite ones, the secrets of it all: energy, vibration, and frequency. How to share our love, how to fill our cup, and how to share that with the world. So, going off again from when I left yesterday, lots of things happened over the weekend. I'll share that with you guys, but I will continue on the story that I had from the other day in terms of my vegan journey. So it's funny, you know how I said about my sister being pescatarian when she found out about it, and I told her I'll go vegan, and I still had like reservations and super analytical about it, studying and researching what I'm supposed to do and how I'm gonna do it, just like putting so much logic and thought into this entire transition and decision that I was about to make. So a couple of days into making that mental decision of becoming vegan, I had dinner with my sister, and she tells me, I share with her like, yeah, I'm still kind of deciding what day I'm gonna pick, or when I'm ready to go vegan and let go of all meat and all animal byproducts. So then she shares with me, the next day, right after we found out about the law of conservation of energy and the pain energy of the animals being transferred to you, I already went pescatarian the next day. And I'm like, wow, really? I go, you did it just like that fast? And I go, wow, that's amazing. And that competitive side within me, that athlete was like, wow, my sister did it, how come I can't do it? Like, I'm competitive, like that means I could do it too. So then I decided, like right then and there, that the next day would be the day where I start my vegan journey, day one. And interestingly enough, that day was the day that I had a fitness event that I needed to go to and attend, just in support of my other Adidas girlfriends and Adidas influencers. So I'm there at the event, invited by Patty. We're doing like our spinning class and indoor cycling class, and all of a sudden, as we're waiting for it to start, my friend and one of the other Adi girls, Nikki Torres, walks in. And while I'm vlogging, I'm like, Nikki! I was like super proud and super excited to share with her. I was like, Nikki, I'm vegan now. One day of going vegan, and already I'm like super proud to like share it to people that I'm vegan. So excited about it. And all she goes is like, it's about time. And I go to her, I go, yeah, I got something to ask you. Like, I have some questions. And I knew, of course, she's been vegan for like 7 years, that she was a person to ask. And I asked her, because me at the time, I felt like it was so rare. I felt like I was the only kind of person I knew that was going vegan for spirituality and vegan for my spirit. Probably the only other person I knew was Nadine, Chef Nadine Danko. And she only did it, and she only does it when she wants to connect. So she does go vegan certain times of the year when she feels like she needs more messages, or she needs more connectivity with the universe, and just to align herself. She does do that. But for a lifestyle diet change, and as a lifestyle, she herself is a vegan. So that's her decision. Everyone has their own journey on this earth, and we all totally respect each other in terms of, our lifestyle choices. So I share it with her, I asked Nikki, I go, Nikki, why did you become vegan? Because like, I was at the stage where I wanted to know who else had like certain rare reasons for being vegan or wanting to be vegan, going vegan. And I wanted to know what the other perspectives were, the other angles were, and the other reasons were. So I asked her, and she said, yeah, I couldn't handle it anymore. Like, I could feel their pain and empathize with them, and I just felt so bad for them, because as she would share in her posts, she's an empath, so she would feel, you know, just watching the animals and feel so sorry for them. So she just didn't want that anymore. So she shared to me that she's like vegan for the animals. I go, oh, okay, that's awesome, like most vegans are. Then she asked me, so why did you become vegan? Why did you decide to go vegan? And I shared with her, I'm like, spirituality. And she goes, ah, okay. And then I asked her another question, which has been sort of bugging my mind for the past few days, because my family, like, we consume and we would buy bee products, like bee propolis, throat spray, bee pollen. We'd buy honey, we'd use honey, royal jelly candles, and whatever, like honey balm or something. And I knew from like a decade ago that bee pollen is actually one of nature's most complete foods, because it's like food for their babies, so it's to help them grow, just like milk is for mammal babies, for baby cows, for baby humans, you know, that's food for them. So it needs to be like nature's most complete food. And then I asked her, because I couldn't understand yet why, and that was probably one of the hurdles that I needed to let go of, because I'd already let go of milk and eggs because my body scientifically didn't want it, and I was intolerant to it, and we could dive deeper into it, or I'll put the link into the time that I took a food intolerance test, and I sort of explained there why we're intolerant to milk and eggs, like majority of the people, 80% of the population around the world. So you guys watch that there if you want to find out. But you know, I'll share with you why I asked her. I go, Nikki, what is the reason why vegans, you know, how come they can't eat honey? Like, I don't get it. It's not like you're hurting the bees, right? And just as I asked her that question, I answered it. Like, I answered my own question. And I go, is it because you're stealing from them? And she goes, yeah, it's the karma. I go, oh, I get it now. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. Sold. Like, you scratched that itch in my brain of why I should let go of honey and how come vegans can't eat honey, and it totally filled that gap within my brain cells of why, and I made the connection. I'm like, I don't want that karma to come back to me. That is stealing. And she knew it. Like, Nikki knew what hat to put on and what angle and what type of messenger she needed to be to answer why. Like, because I shared with her that I was vegan for my spirituality. I wasn't really like directly vegan for the animals or for the environment or for the water or something else, climate change. It was for spirituality. So she knew that the answer that would resonate with me the most was things about that, like the laws of the universe and spirit. That's how I could relate to her on that. Like, that was the language that I could understand. So I'm like, yeah, I'm super gonna let go of that, because case in point, it is not mine, and it was never intended to be made for me. It's always been intended to be made for the bees, their population, their community, their babies. You know, when you come to think of it, how come if you're gonna try to steal steal honey from them, take away their honey from their beehive, that they will go and attack you and sting you and everything. It means they don't like it. They don't want it. They don't want you to take their honey because it's theirs. You know, they didn't willingly give it to you. They even fought back to prevent you from taking it from them because it's theirs. It's not yours. So when I understood that, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm all right now. So that's my story there, and hopefully you guys learned something from today's video. And usually that's what I share to people, and I tell them, like, especially my dad and my parents, I said, you know, you work hard 16 hours a day and you come home and you buy food for us, you fill our refrigerator with all the produce, all the yummy food, fill our pantry with goodies and treats that we love, and buy appliances, furniture for us. And what if one day someone broke into our house and stole all the food that you work so hard for, to feed us with, to buy food for us because you know we like it, damaged all the furniture, graffitied the walls, and then we woke up and you're like, how would you feel? How would you feel if you woke up finding out na lahat ng pinaghirapan mo, everything you worked so hard for, it's just gone, poof, someone stole it from you? So I realize anytime you are sort of contemplating whether something is vegan or not, or animal ethical reasons, or even laws of the universe signified, always put yourself in their shoes. Yes, even if they're animals, they have spirits too. They also have a soul, and they also have the same right, just as you do, to be living on this earth. It is not within us, and it is not ours to take from them. Their products, their lives, you know, it's really not. So I hope this inspires you and gives you a little insight. I will share again tomorrow what actually happened and why on the third day that I woke up I knew that I'd be vegan for life. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video if it inspired you, and I hope it inspires you to become inspiration as well. Share the message, share the love, and share the light. Vibration going out. And yes, namaskar. I salute you too. Caspiration, vibration. Peace, guys. Love, harmony.